This video is intended for mature audiences. Some content may be unsuitable for young viewers.
Put your keys to bed!
Discretion advised.
And welcome back to Newsport Radio. As always, I'm your host, Sterling K. King. King by name and king by reputation. Today I would like to mention a friend of the show, Fate's Grip. These wonderful people have a weekly adventure that I could not recommend enough. Again, that's Fate's Grip on twitch.tv. Now, we last saw heroes Squigums napped, while Hap and Thor discovered the most grisly of murders. With an addition of the victim's protege, Paige, the party gathered to sort this very serious situation out.
Paige, you stand in awkward silence across the room. The rather large, intimidating mage hunter of the Morse Magicae sort of stands. You've heard unsettling and disturbing things about his ilk. So far, he doesn't strike you as super intimidating. As you're standing there, watching the corpse of your master, you feel a sudden intrusion into your mind, and then a voice speaks.
Miss Turner, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Yes, I appear to have been murdered.
No shit.
That's definitely what I see in front of me.
Ah, good. Do you have the grimoire?
Of course.
Good. Keep it very close. I suspect that somebody may be after it.
It won't leave my sight.
Now, I was called back to the front of the train when the alarm spell I had placed on our luggage was triggered. I was accosted by something unseen, and what did kill me was some powerful surge of necrotic energy, likely housed in a dagger or sword I did not see.
I see. I'll be on the lookout for magic weapons being pointed at me.
Indeed. For now, I find myself back at the university, and it will be some time before I can continue onwards and join you in Newsport. Perhaps 2 or 3 weeks.
Very well.
When you arrive, I have a few things I need you to take care of. First off, I will need you to visit the city bank down in Newsport. I have a note in my luggage. There is 12,000 gold being held in a trust for us. These are for our dues for the coalition.
What now?
The coalition, the Free the Weave. We will be joining them shortly after our arrival. There are a few dues that must be paid and a number of costs that must be covered. I hope I can trust you to handle this matter.
Of course.
Good. Now, I have much to attend to. If you could keep my murderer from leaving this train alive, it would be appreciated.
And with that, you feel the voice sort of slowly retreat from the inside of your skull as Hap and Squigums enter the room from the far door, followed in tow by the Furbolg that you both had the opportunity to meet.
I have new information that might help with finding who did this.
Who are you?
My name is Paige. I'm just going to gesture at the mangled mess on the ground. That was my teacher, Professor Wyverstone.
She did it!
No.
Unfortunately, the body was alone when we found it. Isn't that right, Thor? We didn't do a thing.
Yep. Totally didn't do a thing. 100% did not do a thing. We just got here, found this, mage, I assume, dead on the floor. As you can see, my weapon is clean. My body is clean. We are all clean. Nobody touched a thing. dead body over there. And with that, I'm gonna slowly back out of the room.
The fuck you mean assume? You knew that was a mage as much as I did. You flipped him off.
Yeah, he looked like a bitch, so I flipped him off. That's how we do in the Moors of Magicae. If you don't like it, too bad. I did it anyway.
Anyway, God, if you'd like to investigate this, solve a matter, because clearly what happened here on your train,
Oh, well, that's a hell of a thing right there. I don't... How do you do a murder?
I'm sorry, did you ask how...
Okay, do you mean how do you commit murder, or how do you investigate murder?
The second one there, eh? Like, I'm a train guard. I mean, I got a gun, but I ain't never fired it.
Sweet Christmas.
It's okay.
He did it.
He kind of, like, raises his hands, almost in, like, a act of surrender, like, oh, no, I ain't never heard a soul in my life there, but...
Wonderful. So,
You
Can
will eventually.
I roll insight to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 15.
As he says, he does in fact look like a bitch.
Okay, maybe you didn't do it, but I got my eye on you.
So, how do we do this, eh? Like, what do we round up for questioning, or do we, like, lock everything down?
What I would do is lock every train car, every single one, from front to back. Search them thoroughly. Not only that, but we take the body into every single car and say, who did this? Fess up, nobody will get in trouble. When somebody does fess up, we grab them, strangle them, then throw them off the train once they, stop with the oxygen. It's oxygen, right? That's what we breathe here, right? Yeah.
I call it air where I'm from.
Well, I don't know about suffocating everybody, but,
Well, no, we
we're
don't
about to...
we don't do it to everyone. We do it just to the one guy who fesses up to it.
what if nobody fesses up, though?
Well, then,
Then we beat it out of them.
okay, that is a idea.
You're just gonna beat up the whole train?
Yes. Starting with you. Come here.
Okay, no, please.
I'm gonna put my hand on Squigum's head to keep him running and, sure.
Probably strength. And Squig, you can contest that with either strength or acro. It's up to you.
All right,
Let's see what I can do with that.
I got 12.
I got a nat 1!
Yes! All right, I'm gonna punch him.
So, Hap, you put your hand out, like, in an attempt to, like, get a hold of him, and, you just end up with a hat just sort of loose in his hand as, Squiggums rushes forward. Go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
Hell yeah!
God, if you kill him.
I hope he has more than commoner HP.
24.
24. Roll damage.
5. Less impressive.
Oh.
Yeah, you sort of, like, slug him in the ribs, completely, like, unexpected. You get the impression this guy hasn't dealt with unprovoked violence before, as he kind of, like, doubles over. Is anyone gonna do anything?
Squiggums? No. That's a bad Squiggums. Bad Squiggums.
I'm gonna start asking him questions now.
Oh, so like I was gonna say there, we're about to cross into the meat fields there, so the train cars are gonna be locked up anyways.
I'm sorry, the what? Did you say the meat field?
Oh yeah. As he kind of straightens up, still kind of rubbing his belly. Yeah, the eyes of the dark god, or some such mythical nonsense. The land is tainted and cursed. The only way to get across is on the train.
You have not only dashed my entire excitement, but now you've ruined my day. I was hoping for a field of roast dragon, or maybe a little bit of venison here and there, but no, it's just all cursed. Great, it's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, more just a field of mouths.
Well, that's delightful. Tell you what, why don't you sit down, give us your keys, and we'll look into this little matter here for you.
Well, I don't know about that, eh?
Well, you have a murder to investigate with the killer.
Can you roll persuasion for me?
Sure, I'd love to roll persuasion for you. 17.
Hey, nice.
See, the way I see it, you got taken down by a punch from this guy. And you even had him right in front of you. How are you gonna stop a murderer with a god knows what weapon?
Yeah, he didn't do it, by the way.
Thank you. Quite the detective.
He kind of regards you all like really nervously, and then he reaches into his coat, sort of holding out a ring of keys, which he holds out to be taken, and he says, "Oh, we got about 2 minutes before we hit the border there, so I'd be careful going between cars."
Oh, by the way, not sure if you're alright with this, but, might need that gun you have.
Kind of looks down at his pistol. Well, Daddy gave this to me.
I'm sure Mr. Eckthorpe will give it back. Let's face it, you feel like you can keep it from us.
Okay, no, we don't need to intimidate him for it.
As I'm like massaging my fists.
I'm just... Look, all I'm saying is, you saw I brought a halberd in here. That has really wide swings, right? Wide swings. I may or may not, have an accident with that halberd, right? And some things might happen on accident.
How is my intimidation worse than you accidentally murdering people?
This is taking a terrible turn.
Yeah, there's just a look of growing concern on Paige's face as all this is going down.
I mean, Squig, I'm just one thing, but holy shit.
Look, things happen. I've never fired a actual gun before, okay? Back home, we had these explosive launchers that we'd use to open up tunnels that get collapsed because nobody wants to dig out a tunnel, right? So, I think it's like that. It looks like that, but tiny. I'll take good care of it. Worst case scenario, we'll find you a new one.
I've changed my mind. I don't think that you should have a gun.
Why?
What if you compare it to something that launches explosives inside tunnels? This puts tiny holes in things. Not the same.
I mean, it's just... It is, though, when you think about it. It just puts... I mean, really, a person is a tunnel.
What?
When you think about it.
Just...
Don't question it.
He kind of unstraps the holster and holds out the pistol,
Bang.
but towards Hap.
I'm gonna try to snatch it.
Oh, sleight of hand all day on that.
Yeah, competing sleight of hands.
Could I try athletics for speed?
Sleight of hand.
No.
Don't worry, my sleight of hand's not that good.
16.
And remember, you're rolling against me, so... Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Thor, you reach out for that pistol, and it's just gone. Like, you're watching it the whole time. All you see is just Hap attaching it to his waist.
You some sort of mage? How the fuck did you do that?
No, I'm just that good.
Okay, guess I'm using javelins indoors then.
Sheriff's eyes kind of widen a little bit at this remark.
Look, what I need to do, think about it like this. If the murderer could do this, imagine what he could do to a whole train of people. We need to lock this thing down, go train car to train car, till we find him. And if a fight breaks out, I gotta have range. What if I swing my halberd and I hit somebody?
If things go sideways, I'll give you the gun. Seem fit?
Alright, fine. Now, question. Guardman, whatever your name is, do you have a name?
Oh, my name's Sheriff.
Okay, cool. Sheriff.
The fuck kind of name is that? Your name is Sheriff, but you're a train guard?
Well, there's a whole story. Wandering gunman saving a village and small boy being named after him and all of that. But you know, you guys got some work to do.
Yeah, so just to ask before I do it anyway. If the murderer's on a train cart, right, and he's got hostages, can I do it the good old Moors and Magic way?
His face, like, just goes a little pale. Well, I mean, if you do, then you didn't ask me for permission.
Okay. Look, all I need to know is, how many pins hold the train carts together?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, oh, I ain't telling you that.
I mean, I'll figure it out. I can count. I can count pretty good, I think.
Could you at least try not to kill any passengers?
Oh, I won't. I won't do it. The murderer will.
Okay, but the murderer is probably a passenger, so
Yeah,
we're kind of
but
stuck.
Oh, that's a good point, ain't it? Can you try and only murder one passenger there?
what? Does it have to be the murderer?
Preferably the killer.
Okay.
Preferably the killer.
Okay. What if he's got hostages? Then can I try to javelin through the passenger to get him if I have the shot?
Honestly there, bud, the more I hear about your plans, the less I want to hear about your plans.
Look, there's a reason I've never been promoted.
As you say this, an announcement sort of comes across the PA system, sort of preceded by a sort of ding bong.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the inconvenience, but we will be crossing into the meat fields rather ahead of schedule. We, of course, ask you to keep your hands and legs clear of any openings or windows, and do not make eye contact with the landscape, as it will form a murder bond with you. One or two we can handle, but more than that, then they will derail the train.
What's a murder bond?
You know, I was gonna ask too, but I'm glad you asked first. It made me look less stupid.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. I was just reading this fine piece of literature. That's the end of the episode, so, hopefully you enjoyed. I know I did. Anyway, feel free to check us out over at, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, as I was told to say. And, last but not least, we have a Discord server where I post highbrow, high-class memes. Those dank memes. Anyway, see you all in the next episode of Total Party Wipe.